What would you do if you found a wallet filled with cash and important documents on the subway? This is the story of Jake, an ordinary commuter, who faces an extraordinary dilemma. One rainy Tuesday morning, Jake was on his usual commute, to work, lost in thought about the day's tasks. As the train screeched to a halt at the bustling downtown station, he noticed a worn, brown leather wallet lying on the seat beside him. Jake's first instinct was to look around, but the train car was nearly empty. He picked up the wallet and glanced inside, finding a stack of crisp bills and a driver's license with a name and address. His mind raced. What should I do? Keep it? Return it? Jake's conscience wrestled with the decision as he disembarked and hurried to his office. He couldn't shake the feeling that he was being tested. The face on the ID looked kind and familiar. Someone who had probably worked hard for that money. Throughout the day, the wallet weighed heavily in his pocket and on his mind. He could use the extra cash. Who wouldn't? But the thought of keeping it felt wrong. Finally, during his lunch break, Jake sat down in a quiet corner of the park and took out the wallet again. He carefully examined the ID. Michael Thompson, a name that now felt like a personal acquaintance. What would you do in Jake's shoes? The rest of the afternoon was a blur. Jake found it hard to concentrate on his work, his thoughts constantly drifting back to the wallet. He imagined Michael Thompson frantically searching for his lost belongings, a panic setting in as he realized the money was gone. Jake had always considered himself an honest person, but this situation was testing his principles. He thought about his own financial struggles: rent, student loans, bills piling up. That money could provide a temporary relief from his worries. Yet, the idea of benefiting from someone else's loss gnawed at him. As the workday ended, Jake made his way back to the subway station, the wallet still in his pocket. He stood on the platform, watching the trains come and go, passengers bustling past him in a hurry to get home. He knew he had to make a decision. The address on the ID was just a few stops away from his own apartment. It would be easy enough to drop by and return the wallet, but doubts lingered. Would Michael Thompson even be home? What if he accused Jake of theft or questioned his motives? With a deep breath, Jake boarded the next train, his mind made up. He would return the wallet and face whatever consequences came his way. It was the right thing to do. As the train approached Michael's stop, Jake's heart pounded in his chest. He stepped off the train and followed the directions on his phone to the address listed on the ID. It led him to a modest apartment complex on a quiet street. Standing in front of the building, Jake hesitated. What if this was a mistake? What if he ended up in an awkward or even dangerous situation? He shook off his fears and pressed the buzzer for Michael Thompson's apartment. A few moments later, a weary voice answered. Hello? Hi, I'm Jake. I found your wallet on the train this morning. Is this Michael? The voice on the other end sounded both surprised and relieved. Yes, thank you so much. I'll be right down. Minutes later, the door opened to reveal an elderly man with kind eyes. Michael's gratitude was palpable as Jake handed over the wallet. I can't thank you enough, Michael said, tears welling up. That money was for my granddaughter's school tuition. Jake felt a lump in his throat. I'm just glad I could return it, he replied, realizing that his small act of honesty had made a significant difference. As he walked away, Jake felt a sense of fulfillment he hadn't expected. The experience had reminded him that sometimes doing the right thing is its own reward. As Jake walked away from Michael's apartment, he couldn't shake the feeling of having done something profoundly right. The weight of the wallet had been replaced by a sense of fulfillment and relief. Yet, his encounter with Michael left him curious about the impact of his actions. The next day, Jake returned to his usual routine, but his thoughts kept drifting, back to Michael and his granddaughter. He wondered if she was attending school with the money he had helped return. The idea of making a tangible difference in someone's life filled him with a newfound sense of purpose. A week later, Jake found himself on the same subway route. He couldn't help but scan the seats around him, half expecting to find another wallet. Instead, he noticed a flyer taped to the window near his usual spot. Lost wallet found. Thank you, Jake. The flyer featured a picture of Michael Thompson with his granddaughter, both smiling brightly. Beneath the photo was a heartfelt message. To the kind soul who returned my wallet, thank you. Your honesty has restored my faith in humanity. My granddaughter, Emily, is now able to attend school because of your generosity. If you see this, please know that you have made a significant difference in our lives. Jake's heart swelled with emotion as he read the words. He had never expected to be acknowledged, let alone celebrated, for doing what he felt was right. The flyer confirmed that his actions had ripple effects beyond his immediate understanding. Feeling inspired, Jake decided to take his commitment to honesty and kindness a step further. He reached out to a local community center and volunteered to speak about his experience. He hoped to inspire others to act with integrity and compassion in their daily lives. The community center welcomed Jake with open arms. During his talk, he shared the story of finding Michael's wallet and the internal struggle he faced. He emphasized the importance of doing the right thing, even when no one is watching. As he spoke, he noticed the audience's reactions. Nods of agreement, smiles of encouragement, and even a few tearful eyes. Jake's story resonated with them, reminding everyone that small acts of kindness can have a profound impact. After the talk, a young woman approached Jake. Her name was Lily, and she had been deeply moved by his story. She shared her own experience of losing a cherished necklace and how a stranger's honesty in returning it had restored her faith in people. Your story inspired me to pay it forward, Lily said. I've decided to volunteer at the community center and help others, just like you did. Jake felt a sense of camaraderie and purpose. His small act of returning a wallet had sparked a chain reaction of kindness and generosity. It was a reminder that everyone has the power to make a difference, no matter how small their actions may seem. As Jake continued his daily commute, he carried with him the lessons he had learned. He remained vigilant for opportunities to help others, knowing that the world could always use a bit more kindness. The experience had changed him, shaping his outlook on life and reinforcing his belief in the goodness of people. In the end, it wasn't just about returning a lost wallet. It was about the connections made, the lives touched, and the inspiration spread. Jake's story became a testament to the power of integrity and compassion, proving that sometimes doing the right thing can change everything. That's the story, friends. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and share this video with your friends. Your support helps us keep bringing you amazing stories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.